Hello, 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 friends. We are so glad you're here. I was on a little bit ago putting some slides on. And guess who was there? Bev was there. It just brightens my day to know you're here, Bev. Yes, it is rainy here too. Hello, Karen, Shirley, Kathy, and Patty. Thank you, all of you. I'm so glad you're here.
And by the way, her name is Beth McCullough. She's a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Des Moines, Iowa. She's on every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Central Time with her sweet husband, Steve.
Oh, well, so I forgot about you. Hello. I just ran down the steps, so I guess I forgot the opening, but I'm excited about what we're going to make tonight. Okay, so what we were going to make tonight isn't what we're making tonight, because last week...
What we're making is not what we're making?
No, I'll show you what we were going to make tonight. So you guys know I do make cards that aren't on Tuesday nights, right? So if you would go to my blog, stampingmom.com, then you would see all the cards. But here's the card we were going to make tonight. Isn't this cute? This is pretty in pink.
Oh, I like the puppy.
Yeah, it looks funny on the camera, but it's cute in person. And then it lifts up. It's a little girl puppy with a heart. And then it lifts up and it says, "My heart belongs to you." And then I think there's going to be a white piece down here. But I have a couple friends that just got little girl puppies, and this is for them. So that's what I was going to make. And then I made this, and I was so excited about it. I couldn't wait to share it with you. So I made wine tags. Do you ever gift a bottle of wine? Well, this wine tag comes off, and look at the back side. You can put a gift card in there too.
I think wine is a great hostess gift.
I think so too. And I just noticed this bottle is 2/3 gone. Have you been missing it?
I gave up on it.
You wondered where it just disappeared.
You confiscated it. I was going to sneak in here and finish it, and then I thought, you know what?
Look how pretty it looks. It looks with the ribbon, you guys. It's gold striped ribbon and gold on the tag. So anyway, that's what we're making tonight. And I have a sneak preview. You know, last minute Lou here did some things ahead of time. This is what we're making next week. Isn't that cute? You guys come back next Tuesday and let's make this together. It says, "God bless." I love this sweet little card. So anyway, we did get some cards in the mail this week. Thank you so much. I got a little card, big thanks, from my dear friend Sharon. She is on my team and lives in Eastern Iowa. She came up to a get-together we had a couple weeks ago for Kathy Walton. Kathy's on here tonight. And then my friend Brooke, who is also on my team, she lives in southern
beautiful.
Missouri. Isn't that pretty?
Yeah, I love the detailed
Look how
flowers.
it opens. It's an anniversary card, honey.
Wow.
And a marriage made in heaven. Your paths were drawn together because God is wise. Isn't it cute? I went in to show it to you when it came, and you were on a Zoom call, so you didn't get to see it. But thank you, Brooke. I absolutely love both of those. And we have a few things to tell you before we get started. You guys, it's buy one sweet, get one half off. Do you have the graphic for that? So I have the best deal for you. My wine tag uses everything in the celebratory sips. Look at the little cheers on there. Celebratory sips suite. You can buy the suite and get another one half price and get the card kits for 13 cards and envelopes and the stamp camp. 3 of you bought that today. Thank you very, very much. You know who you are. I think you all may be on here. But it is a great time to buy the suite, and this is the last week I'm selling it. So
hey, wait, I should have showed the banner or the media asset. This one?
Yeah. So suites are buy one, get one half off. You have to be careful though, because if you buy ribbon or an embellishment out of another suite, that'll be half off. So if you're buying it from me for the stamp camp, just buy the celebratory sips, which is $78.75, and then find a similarly priced suite that you want, and you could get like $35-$40, whatever that suite is, and then just don't add other things so that you'll for sure get the half price. But okay, let me show you everything I used. I used the whole suite, every single thing in the suite. Plus I used the tags to go. That's the tag that this Cheers is on. And if you buy the suite from me and you don't have the tags to go, just message me and tell me what color tags you want. I used garden green in this because it matched the garden green in these flowers. And I'll just cut some out and send them to you so you won't have to buy that. So I used that. And then for the hole for the wine bottle, on this one I actually used a 1 3/8. And then I figured out the 1 1/2 is still current. So I'm going to use the 1 1/2 tonight, but it's close. It's 1/8 of an inch difference. So something like that. Again, the holographic dots are the cute embellishments. The ribbon is from the suite. I did use gold twisted thread when I made this last week. It was on the last chance list, and I checked it just now, and it sold out today. But you guys have gold cord somewhere in your stash, so just use that. I used both embossing folders. I used the glass one on this white circle here. It adds so much cool texture. And then I used the gardens, the flower one, on the gift card holder.
I like both of those.
And then Cheers is from the stamp set. I used the wine die and to cut out the DSP. So I used these DSP watercolor blotches because I didn't want the wine glass full to the top, right? So I put the die up higher than the spot, and the die is in here. This one right here. So, and then this flower DSP is also from the Celebratory Sips DSP. And then the last thing I used that's not in the suite, but you all own it, is the Stylish Shapes. I used the second from the largest circle. So who else joined us while I was gabbing, Steve?
Well, we've got a lot of people on tonight. I've said hi to everybody in the chat.
Yay, Pam is here.
Yes, we have
Holly, Chris.
Janice Bellis is on.
And
Linda, Jenny Preem.
Jenny, you haven't been here for a while. I'm glad you're back.
Yeah, Lynn Hunt is on.
Awesome.
Keisha is on. Keisha made the card from last week and really liked it.
Yay, that makes me so happy. I love it. You know, if you ever make my cards, just take a picture of it and send it to me. I love to see that. Just makes me super happy. If you have time. It's fun to see them. Okay, well, let's get started. So I start with Berry Burst. It's 3 1/4 by 6 1/4. And I scored it at 2.5 inches. Then I grabbed the DSP, which is 3 inches by 6 inches. Do you want to go to the next one, honey?
I'm sorry.
It's okay. He's busy chatting. And I'm going to adhere that on the center. And I didn't tell you where to score it because we're just going to rescore where we scored it for the big one. I tried to do the measurement, and depending on the wiggle room on your glue, it just might not be exact. So go with 2.5 inches on the Berry Burst cardstock. But I really do think it makes...
Your glue worked.
I glued a lot of things before we got on tonight.
There you go. You got it all warmed up.
We have Joy Club every week at 7:30 as soon as this video is done. And I made 3 cards for that tonight. And I glued them all together right before we got here. So this 2.5 line that I already have, I'm just going to score it and use a bone folder to have it scored really good. If you have any questions about this, ask in the comments and Steve will let me know. Again, the first time I did it, I used the 1 3/8 tonight. I'm going to do the 1 1/2 and we'll see how much further it goes down on the wine bottle. Oh no, we aren't, because look at this. It doesn't, in my opinion, go in far enough. So use a die, or do you think it was just caught by?
Yeah, we should have waited to do the bone folder.
We should have. Maybe I can come in from the side. Yeah, I'll come in from the side. Yay, problem solved. Okay, so I'm just gonna center this. And this is the 1.5 inch punch. So let the glue dry. Don't like do it under a camera and rush through it. Just let it dry before you fold it again, okay? So we're gonna see how much lower. This one is 1 3/8. And this one is 1.5. So it's non-discernible, is that a word? Okay, so here we go. We're gonna turn it over and do the back side. And, you know, every time I make it the first time, I try to make it better, or I figure out what I don't like. So when I did it here, I did 3 inches by 2.5, but it made the gift card kind of tight. So tonight I'm going to do 3 1/8. This is Timid Tiger, and again, it is embossed. All of these things are from the Celebratory Sip Suite, the gardens part of the Glass and Gardens, which, isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
I really, really like that. So this is going on the back. If you don't want to give a gift card with your wine bottle, just skip this step.
It's amazing how detailed they can get those embossing folders.
Yeah, Stampin' Up! Is really good about DSP and embossing folders. So I just put the tiniest amount of glue and as close to the edge as I could, because I wanted to leave lots of room for my gift card holder.
You didn't glue down your card part. That was really good.
You mean where the gift card's going?
Right. That would kind of be self-defeating.
Yeah, you only want to do the 2 sides and the bottom, and then we're going to put the gift card in the top. Again, I'm probably doing this too fast.
You're doing great, Beth.
Because I want to slip this in already. Yeah, I like it better at 3 1/8, so do that. Pam says, I am prepping for club while I'm watching. Yay! The good thing about our club is you don't have to prep for it. You don't have to make it. But you can if you want. And it's just fun to chat with other crafters. And what would you say, Pam? We have lots of emotional support and love and care for each other, which goes a long way in this world.
And you make cards.
And we make cards. Okay, so I have another tip for you. Well, first we're going to go to the other side. This is the second from the biggest, Stylish Shapes. And I'm going to center that kind of toward the bottom because I'm going to put the ribbon just under the score line. And the first time, like I said, you know, I show you the cards after I made it and practiced. I'm going to show you what was on my first wine tag. I picked it out because I thought it matched the paper nicely. It's orange. An orange drink with ice cubes and an orange on it. Isn't this cute? And I proudly took it to Steve and displayed my wine tag. And what did you say?
I said, well, honey, I don't know many wines that are orange.
He's like, it can be red, it can be purple.
It could be white.
It can't be orange. And I know we've debated about whether you tear cards apart. I did tear this off of the card, but it was not hurt. And I can put it on another card. But doesn't that look nice on there?
No fussy cuts were hurt in making this card.
If you want to give, don't they have mix-in bottles for, I don't drink mixed drinks, but if you do, you could put it on a mixed drink bottle. So it has a place. Steve just said it wasn't here. So again, I used the die from the Cheers and Sips that cuts out this wine glass. Left a little room at the top so the glass wasn't overflowing. That would have been bad. So you guys tell us where you are watching from, and it'd be fun to hear what's the most recent card you made. Have you made a birthday card? Have you made, what's coming up? Father's Day? How many of you have made Father's Day cards? Or what's your favorite kind of card to make? I really kind of like to make birthday cards because everyone needs a birthday card. Okay. Let me see here.
Tags
I
to go
popped this
time.
up on Stampin' Dimensionals. Yeah, then the tags to go. I mentioned this earlier if you got on a few minutes late. The tags to go has this great tag in it. And like I said, if you buy this from me, just message me and I'll cut you some of whatever color you want. The first time I made it, usually the cheers would go this way and it would hang, but then it was covering the wine bottle. So I did it again, and I did the cheers this way with the tag going like that. So all these things I learned, I'm trying to save you the grief that I sometimes cause myself. Now I'm going to use some old snail and just put a layer on the back. The reason I'm doing this is I twisted it when I made it the first time. And I'm just going to kind of get to the center. I cut too much. I cut 20 inches, and you don't need that much. But I did it just because I don't have a lot of experience tying bows in front of you. So, and I'm going to try to do it without your fingers, Steve. But
I am here for you, Beth.
I want it.
I just want you to know, as your assistant demonstrator.
I want it all the way over here. I want the ribbon as flat as I can get it. Do you want to put your finger over here? I usually make bows with my bow maker, and I am making it upside down. Your finger's kind of big, dude.
That's my littlest finger. Hey, I made the video. I made the real video. My arm's on there. You know what? Your arms with your bracelets and everything are a lot prettier than mine.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Okay, so usually if you do it upside down, and then I just kind of mess with it, like pull back on it. I mean, you guys know how to make a bow. Pretend this looks really, really good, okay? It's kind of funny. I'm going to put a little bit of snail underneath this to get this to sit down the way I want. And this will just be, I don't know, I might mess with it. I just don't want to take your time. I don't want to waste your time. I want you to come, see a cute card, and be on your way without taking forever. Okay, so that was 20 inches, and this bow is bigger than the one I tied over here. Now, this gold cording, like I said, it retired today. I'm going to take the two ends, but use whatever you have, and I'm going to put them through the hole of the tag. So I saw Jennifer is on here from Anchorage, Alaska, and you made a toolbox card. I love that toolbox card. When the toolbox dies showed up on SAB, I was sure it was retiring, and I was so happy when it didn't.
Have we told Jennifer how much we love Anchorage, Alaska?
Alaska is my favorite place. Okay, so I put both ends through, and then I'm doing that. You saw what I did. Again, the cheers is kind of backwards. Normally, I think it would go this way. And then we're going to take this underneath the bow. And you can tie another bow, or you can tie a knot. I just liked the cheers kind of going off to the side. And I just tied a knot for ease. Can you tell I'm kind of an easy stamper? I like things to be very easy for people. Maybe I'll tie a bow. No, I don't think I will.
No, you don't need a bow there.
Steve's like, no, please don't. Don't tie it. Hello, Orly. Okay. So we're tying a bow on there, and then I'm going to leave the cord longer than the bow, but not too long. Okay, now we have some holographic dots. Like I said, almost everything's in this beautiful suite. You should get it with the half price. offer that's happening right now. So I'm going to take one of the big holographic dots from the suite and put it here at the end of the cheers. And then I'm going to put a smaller one. Can there be a bubble in the wine?
Put it at a different place.
You don't like the bubble in the wine?
No, I just didn't want you to do it exactly like the other one.
Okay, well, it is what it is. Okay, so do you guys like this? I just thought it was super fun. Jan said, great craft fair idea. I agree. I think people would love to give this to someone. Okay, so I will say, if you win tonight, do hashtag Prize Patrol. And if you win, I'm going to send you the first one. Because I did it with nobody watching, and I think it turned out super
Okay,
cute.
but to be clear, unfortunately, the bottle of wine does not come with it.
The bottle of wine.
But you wouldn't want
Steve,
it because it's 2/3 of the way drank, and
Steve gets the bottle of wine. You get the card tag. So do hashtag Prize Patrol.
there's got to be some compensation here.
Judy, I am praying for your brother. I do hope he gets home soon. Judy is busy being a wonderful caregiver to her brother. And Mary Harris is on. Yay, Mary. Mary had a birthday yesterday, and she was
Happy
spoiled
birthday,
by
Mary.
her friends and family.
So I've been running the banner telling everyone to sign up for Prize Patrol by inputting hashtag Prize Patrol in the comments. One word with the hashtag in front of it.
And then can you put the last banner that shows again? Last time I'll tell you, I know many of you signed up for Stamp Camp already, but order the Stamp Camp. It's $165,600 from me. Get another suite, get another similarly priced suite, half price. I mean, it can be any price, but as an accountant, it's in your best interest to get a similarly priced suite.
She's going to maximize her half price.
I want to maximize it. Yes, I do. And then you get the Stamp Camp and the card kits free. And I will be cutting those next week. So this is the last week you can order. So let me know. If you're going to order later in the month, let me know and I will cut a card kit for you. So,
Okay.
oh, I'm glad you like the other card, Janice. Yay. Okay, are we ready to do Prize Patrol?
We'll see.
You have good odds tonight. Not as many people in it. Did they do the Prize Patrol wrong, or why is the number lower?
No,
Okay.
I think we're ready to go.
Okay, let's do it. You guys, we are here every Tuesday at 7 p.m. We're usually done by 7:20 or 7:30. We would love to have you join us.
Linda
Donaldson, you are the winner. Like I said, I'll send you the Better Done wine tag, and let me know any of you that would like the tags to go sent to you.
Just checking. Linda, you know I love you, but I have to say, has she won already this month?
I don't think so. No, the winners. No, she has not won.
Okay.
This-
Sorry, did not mean to try to
Honey,
take it away from you, Linda.
This is June 2nd.
Oh, it is June.
June
I'm
3rd.
sorry. I thought it was in May.
He does not want you to win, Linda.
That's not true. I do.
It's a new month. Anyone can win.
It's
So,
a new day.
Anyway, you guys, have a blessed week. Reach out to me, Beth at stampingmom.com, if you need anything. If you want more information on the puppy card I showed, that'll be on my blog on Friday. Again, stampingmom.com. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.
Bye.